Can't deny, in this heat, it may very well become what it said in that intro, which is a lewd play, because, oh, fuck me, it's hot. Fuck me, it is hot. It is very fucking hot. Do you think it's hot? Is it hot up your way? Might want to avoid it being hot up your way. Now, this window looks smaller. Ah, this window looks bigger. Sorry, it changed resolutions partway through that sentence, so that's the thing. So 2 upgrades available, as we were doing last week. We are going to save those upgrades reasonably readily. Okay, so drop shot. Yes. Yeah, drop shot seems reasonable. Prank spasm we've tried out. Battery, we could buy another battery, but I don't think that's hugely necessary at this exact moment. So let's go to our missions. As specified, I'll probably just keep doing the top mission first each time. So, Rook, we've got a trace. Let's see where it takes us. Yes, let's see indeed. Let's just check. Do a little message. So all the video showed there was the fact that I was just a tippity-tappity. Oh, now I've lost the YouTube chat. There we go. The YouTube chat is back. Now I've got to hope that the... there we go. Good. I think that's all prepped. The track is operational. It's in a building we didn't know belonged to Intex. So if this is real, it could be big. So what am I doing here, Don? Get the prototype back, so they don't have time to realise it's fake and take anything else in that room that looks interesting. It's likely to be with their most sensitive stuff. That's alright. I got it. Rook has disconnected because she didn't want to put up with any more of my shit, which in fairness, I can't say I blames her. Okay, so this could be awkward because I'm fairly certain the moment I poke my little face out there, that little man there is going to shoot me in it. So there's a little note. Do not poke your face behind there. Okay, what I think we have to do is we have to use that motion detector. And now, ideally, what we want to do... Oh, I'll tell you what we might be able to do. So the prank spasm... or not the prank spasm, but the motion detector is now attached to that power socket. So if timing lines up in such a perfect way, I don't think it's ever going to, but I'm going to give it a couple more rotations of their walks in order to just hope for the best, because you never know. If that man uses that motion detector to electrocute the man on the bottom floor, that would be satisfying as fuck. I think it might happen. Oh, so close. I want to give it a couple more rotations now because, oh, fuck me, that was close. Will it happen this time? No. That was slightly further away. Oh, maybe this time. No, nowhere near. How many runs at this are you doing? I don't know. Just have a little patience. That's right. Have a little patience. Eventually it will happen. Warning, that's not a guarantee. Oh no. At this point we're just watching guards mooching back and forth. I suppose arguably what I need to do is probably pounce on that guy and then just use the motion detector myself, but I really want... Yes! It happened! That's what I wanted to see. Now we... do you know what? I think I can get electrocuted by it myself, and I'm just going to find out. And... No, I can't. Okay, I genuinely thought I would be electrocuted if I stood there. Right, what we need to do now is just let him get a little bit along his sort of path. And off you pop, Chief. That's it. Now I should be safe to go up the stairs and then just leap up onto that area. And hopefully, if I time it correctly, I can drop down, punch him in the face, and then stick my wire jack into the thing. Okay. So, oh shit, there's a fucking whole second. Damn. Okay, there's 2 towers. That's a person who wasn't paying attention, oh yeah. So I must admit, I don't know. Oh, I suppose maybe what we perhaps need to do. I don't think that's going to help me, but zappity zap. No, I don't think that helped me at all. What we need to do is perhaps turn that light off. I can't imagine that's going to help me either. No. It did very little for me. Right. Well, I suppose technically I could crack in through that glass pane there. That might help me out. Difficult to know for certain. What might be beneficial? Because if I piss that guy off, I'll at least have that as an option. So what do we want to do? I'll need that eventually. I'm assuming what I'll want to do is perhaps something like that, although probably open that door first. That feels like it makes a degree of sense. Do we have the computer here? Is that the laptop? No, it's not. I think everything is in this second building. Yes, there's the laptop over there, so we want to deal with that in the not too distant. Now, we can't do anything with that camera. Oh, okay, we didn't actually crack through the pane of glass. Hush crackered my way through the glass there. And now, I can't imagine. Oh, there's a yellows. Yeah, so we need a yellow jack and not a yellow jack. Oh, this is getting a little bit difficult. I wonder if I leap like that. If I leap like that, he shoots me. Right. So, what have you learned? Don't leap like that. Yes. Bravo. Congratulations. I think if I leap like that, he'll still try and shoot me, and he does so. That's what you need to do in this game, She. You need to just keep experimenting, She. Now, I think the ping of the elevator is going to attract that guy's attention, which is a slight problem, because with that guy attentively looking, I can't do anything. Maybe. Nope. Definitely not that as a solution. So the greens... Yeah, I'm going to need the green now, which is a problem, because I don't know. Yes, my breaks are very, very short. Very short breaks. The time it takes me to drink a bit of drink. And that's pretty much it. Very limited break, tiny bit of music, and we're back. But unfortunately, we're slightly struggling with this poozle at the moment, because I'm not entirely sure how to approach it. What I need to do is need to try and get that laptop, I need to try and get that device. I need to not go near the professional, because he's an arsehole. I need to deal with this guy here, because he's an arsehole. 100 times. No, we're not doing punching 100 times anymore. Oh, what game is that, and what final boss is that? That's key things, key information we need to know. Which boss humiliated you? Which boss owned your fucking face? I genuinely don't fucking know how to approach this. Way of the Passive Fist. I don't recognise it. I may discover I do recognise it at some point, but off the top of my head, I do not recognise it now. Okay. So I've made it there. Okay, I think we can do a little bit of cheeky buggery. That's what we need to have. Okay, that's dealt with that door. Alright. Now what we can do... Okay, so... I suppose what might be best... If I leap up there, then get... Oh, he got twatted by the door! Superb stuff! Sue fucking Burb! Who is Sue fucking Burb? It's a lovely girl, lives down the street. Now, we've got the greens, which means I can open that green door. Oh, he did not. He did not give a shit. Unfortunately, I'm going to close that fucking door again. So what we'll need to do is just do a quick little leapy-jumpy open. And then, pow! Right in the face. And now what we want to do is wirejack the yellow. Take that device. And now... So as now I've wirejacked the yellow, what we need to do is open that door. Now hopefully, if I open that door... Oh, I mean, that in fairness is just as good, because he's clearly not paid attention. What I want to do really is overshoot it. Do that. Oh, he can't be jumped on, can he? Fuck. Fuck. Fuck diddly. Fuck diddly. Fuck diddly. That's right, it's fuck diddly. Yes, he can't be dropped on or leaped at. That's a problem, yes it is. Oh no. What I need to do is diddle with his light switch. Yeah, diddling with his light switch. Now, are you gonna do what I kinda want you to do? Which is gonna be difficult at times. So, I'm not gonna lie, at the moment, I'm hoping for the best. I've not seen him mooch back. Yay, we got him. Essentially, I was just activating that electrical socket as many times as was humanly possible in order to make sure he would actually get taken down by it. But fortunately, he did. From Fritz Gessler? Regarding struggling, fuck Kyle. Don't get your cock in the knot. We're in East Point because it's the cheapest place to make guns. We moved here after the gun ban because that's the cheapest time to make guns. Your job is to make a lot of guns. Leave phase 2 to our lobbyists and leave Rook to me. Smarter men than you have lost small fortunes waiting for our company to die. FG Fritz Gessler. Beat 'em up that focuses on parrying and dodging the enemy's attacks to tire them out. Interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting notion. No attacks outside of your super moves, which you get by building up your combo meter. A really weak push you use to knock enemies over. I suppose it's slightly embarrassing to the enemy. I'll tell you what we can do. We should be able to just crack through the glass, bop my head on the roof. That was not intentional. A+. Spectacular news. So I get an upgrade point and I get a bit of bonus cash, it would seem. I suppose possibly because I grabbed all of the items, maybe, I don't know. What did you find? I got the fake prototype and something else. Where'd you want it? Suggestive question is suggestive. Great work. Same dead drop as last time. I'll have a man there shortly. And where's he going to want it? Okay, store more charging my batteries. Yes, I'm going to do that. Partially because I know there's an achievement attached to it, so I'm achievement hunting right now. So Hushcracker we've got. Death Fluke. I mean, yeah, I can afford it, and you can just return it. You know, you get an X amount of money, so you can just sort of mix and match your upgrades. You know, so I could return the Hushcracker and the Prank Spasm if for some reason, you know, I'm desperate for something else. So that's quite nice. Oh, you're achievement hunting yourself. Oh, you dirty Chivo hunter. I don't know who the fuck this is. Encrypted, so I don't think we know who the fuck this is. Thanks for responding. The case I'm interested in is one you might have heard of. The victim's name was Saldana Degato, an employee of the Rook's Firearm Company. She? Nope, not ringing any bells, friend. The security camera footage from the murder scene was wiped.
And Delgado's colleague Katie Collins was charged with the murder. I don't think she didn't, and I'd like your help to prove that.
Let me guess, you're a friend of the suspect. Let me guess, you knew the victim. Don't make me guess, why'd you care? Don't make me guess, why do you care?
I'm the chief of fucking police.
You're hiring me to investigate your own incompetence. Cool.
No, the department. I've transferred here to do something about this town's atrocious record for corruption, and every other police chief who's been given that task has vanished or died in a freak gun accident. I'm not them. I intend to do some actual good here, and to do that I need to stay alive. So when it gets hard to tell whether my men are being lazy, stupid, or actually corrupt, it seems wiser not to ask them directly. That's why I need you.
What's the plan, Chief?
Every off-site backup of that security camera feed was wiped that night, but the camera itself wasn't. Not everyone knows it. The older models Rook uses to keep a local backup on the camera itself. I want you to go to the crime scene and get the camera's memory card.
What that would show you whoever was caught on the camera there that night.
Hopefully, yes. If it's blank, we keep digging. So where am I heading?
Back to the tower. Wedgwood Road, the Rook office.
And just get to the camera on the 3rd floor. It should be easy to get the card out of it. The data will be strongly encrypted, but I can decode it if you can get it to me.
Client is disconnected. You accidentally got all the achievements in the Terminator game that came out last year. Nice. Is that the first person? I mean, usually, often they're first-person shooters, but is that the first-person shootery one? I think I might know the game you're referring to. If it is, if it isn't, then fuck knows what game you're talking about. It is an FPS one, okay, so I think I know the one you're talking about. So I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I see. Interesting. There is no roof. Right there. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is the original tower, so that roof got destroyed last time. Last time I was lurking around here. So, what do we think we want to be doing? I mean, I suppose ultimately the first thing... Oh, I need to deal with that door. That is the first thing. So, quick little... Terminate resistance. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I was tempted to get that. Did you enjoy it at least? I mean, accidentally getting the achievements suggests you at least played it all the way through. So it can't have been intolerable to play. But I can't deny it did look quite interesting and quite good. So I was inclined to... that's a question. One of those games. I see. I know exactly what you mean. Okay, so I think if we slam that door... Yeah, that's not 100% helped me, but it has a little bit. I don't hate it, but like I can't actually suggest it or recommend it. Is it that sort of game? I know those all too well. Right, I think if we go like that, what I can do is get the elevator to ping. Yes. See? A little bit of the smart party. A little bit of the bubbly. Right, wirejack that. And now... I think if we just... Not 100% sure if this is going to work immediately or whether I'll have to activate the elevator button. It worked immediately. That's very convenient. Marvellous. So, from Melanie Rook.
I know the figures look bad, and I know they're getting worse. There's a gun ban on, and we're a gun company. We can't avoid cutbacks. But bear with me. I can't talk about it yet, even internally, but I have something in the pipeline that can more than save us, and might even run Intex out of town. I'm sure by now you're getting headhunted. I'd be trying to poach you if you worked for anyone else. I'll understand if you get an offer you have to take. Just don't think Rook is dead end. Your position's not in any danger. By the way, if Mark's still there, let him know we'll be late tonight. His mobile's off. Oh, it's such a nothing video game. I see. Doesn't do anything interesting. A couple of mini games. Oh, that's quite an interesting idea, I suppose. And the only reason hacking mini games is interesting is because it's not Hype Dream. Yeah, that's fair. Right, where the fuck are we going? We want the camera, which I suppose is actually there. Which actually means I think I want to go down there and just sort of leap off. If I use my leapy. Yes, there we go. Retrieve the card. And we dealt with the laptop, and I think there's only one laptop in here, so basically now we just want to get the fuck out of here. If we make that switch there, we can just take the elevator down.
This is a sort of oddly easy level, I think. I suppose that's because there's... Whoops. I mean, it's made more difficult. If you close the door you're supposed to be going out of, leapy-loos, leapy-loos, leapy-loos. But I did only get an A ranking. I suppose technically, if I'd perhaps tried to go round him, because I think that it's definitely the violence that's kicking the client rating down, because I think the police chief doesn't like it either. Did you get the card? Now, I said I wasn't going to do it, and I haven't done it until now, but I feel like this is an important choice that you might want to have influence over. So what we've just done, for anybody not paying full attention, is we've grabbed the camera data out of the camera that caught us the night of the murder. Now, technically speaking, it would exonerate Katie Collins, but it would also implicate me. So, do we do a good little boy and send the data, or do we lie in two different ways? Do we lie in yeah, I did the job, but there's nothing on the card, or no, the card was completely gone? Or, as I say, do you want to be a good little boy and save Katie Collins? You don't want to be a good... No. Oh, we've got confliction. Confliction, I don't think it's a word, but conflict. We've got conflict. Conflicting opinions equating to conflict. One wants a good little boy, and one wants to be a bad little boy. So, I don't know if Oni's still here. I'll give a few moments for Oni to perhaps have the casting vote. You fucking ballbag. You fucking ballbag. Well, I suppose that means I have the casting vote, which is aggravating because I was hoping not to need that. Yes. I genuinely am unsure if that was deliberate or not. I think there may have been just like, oh, whatever. And it just happened to be the worst possible choice. But nonetheless, impressive timing, no matter where that came from. So, okay. I tell you what. I'm going to default to first come, first served. So we're going to be bad little boys and lie to the police chief. Yep, but there's nothing on it. That's suspicious. Very few people know about the onboard backup on that model, and I can't think why someone would wipe the card and then go to the trouble of putting it back. Thanks for your help. Anyway, I'll get back to you when I know your next move. Ooh. Bad people. Batteries again. As I say, I'm fairly confident there is an achievement attached to it, and I want that achievement. Oh, Gessler's mission. It pays $0 and go fuck yourself. Let's deal with that mission because it strikes me as it's probably just going to be dialogue. Seriously, grow a fucking dick and shove it up your ass, asshole. That's it. Gessler has disconnected. Well, so long, Gessler. So long, you son of a bitch. Hey, technically, how could I? It's not me. How could Chester? How could Chester do that? Chester's the one who, without hesitation, there was no hesitation whatsoever. There was no hesitation, repetition, or deviation. He went straight to lie. He didn't want to get taken down for murder. He wants to see Katie Collins go down for a long old time, and not in the good way. Mayfield, I need you to break into the data sec facility to get some footage that might shed light on who killed Selena Delgado. Fuck's sake! Why does everybody want me to prove who killed Selgado Lelina? Whoever the fuck that is. We caught a break. One of the data sec facilities, the murder broke in and that night had a security camera. Unfortunately, I can't get a warrant for the footage without letting my men know I've reopened the case. So I need you to get the footage for me. You think the guy who wiped the footage didn't wipe the footage of him wiping the footage. That's definitely the dialogue option I'm picking, but let's see the others.
So if I get this, we'll know who he is. Did any of the guards see him? No, I like the twisted language of, you think the guy who wiped footage didn't wipe the footage of them wiping the footage? He may not be a clever man. Oh, we do get to do the others as well anyway, so it wouldn't have made any difference. None who could give a usable description. Guy in a coat was my favourite. So if I get this, we'll know who he is. If he walks in front of that camera, we'll know what he looks like. He may not be in our database, so we'll still need to figure out how to find him. Alright, how do I do it? Just get to the terminal with their main servers on the ground floor. The data will probably be encrypted again, so just copy it and send it to me when you get it. Sure, I'll definitely do exactly that. Start the mission. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so do we have a secret second tower? No, we don't. So we are working just in this area here. We have a laptop in this corner and the main objective in that corner and one guard. Now, theoretically, I don't know precisely how, but theoretically I might... Oh no, there is a second guard. Sorry, I didn't see that fella there. You, sir, are unimportant. You, sir, are unimportant. Right, if I... Right, so somehow I need to open that door. Okay, that's easy enough because that is basically that. Now, if I put that... Right, that's going to do terrible things. Can we... Ah, good, we can just... I swear to God, sometimes you could just break the connection with this crosswire thing, and sometimes you just can't seem to, and it's highly irritating why that's a thing. Right, we've now got the greens available, so that is a sound detector. So if we get the ping of the elevator, we can activate that. So what we perhaps want to do is do that. Yes. I mean, certainly pinging that elevator will be useful, but I don't know precisely how. So I am going to have to take that guy down. I was hoping to possibly try to avoid any violence whatsoever, but I don't. No, fucking my version of stealth is basically take down anyone who is likely to get in your way, and then you can make as much noise and be as unstealthy as you like. What we should be able to do, though, is the Hushcracker. I am just sort of burning battery power. Well, that was the fluke bullet, I believe. That was the fluke bullet, because he did technically shoot me. Now what we need to do... I'm willing to accept that I'm blind as a fucking bat. But I'm... Okay, I suppose for now what we'll do is we'll activate that elevator. That elevator will go down there. That will ping, triggering the sound alarm, opening that door. Oh, I see. There's a fucking stair... There's a fucking... Oh, completely missed the fucking staircase. So... would I have been able to avoid twatting that guard in the face? Yeah, I think I would have. Okay, I'm starting again, because I really do think that if I suppose the problem is sometimes I assess the situation in this view, and the doors aren't as distinct in this view. I know they are like a very different colour, so I'm not saying they're exactly, they're difficult to spot, but sometimes you get just too tunnel visioned into certain aspects, and that can prove a detriment to what you're trying to do. So yeah, what we want to do is pop down here. The elevator will now ping. Yeah, elevator goes down, elevator goes ping. I forgot to do that, so that's not hugely useful. I think the moment he activates that will ping again. Yes, there we go. Okay, we've pinged that a second time. Now, let's try and break that connection so that we can think about what we're trying to do. Now, okay, so this... Again, we're going to be pinging an elevator, so what we want to do is... things.
Oh, I see. That plug, annoyingly, that plug. So I need that. You might have to be taken down after all, sir. I did my best. That cannot be argued with. I did my fucking best. But, ultimately, I can't 100% see. I suppose actually, yeah, if we... What are we trying to accomplish? Oh, yes, right. I'm trying to accomplish opening that door. So we ping the elevator in order to grab that in order to open this door. Ping, door open. Break that connection again so it doesn't keep going on, off and on, off and on, off and on. That door is closed. Why is that still closed? Because apparently something went horribly wrong. Right, it definitely did work, but it apparently unworked, which is annoying. Annoying. So, ding, door open, ding, ding. Right, we're in. We'll figure out how the fuck to get that door, which is going to require him to be dealt with. Or at least I need him. Oh, that's yellow as well. I can't get to the yellow if he's paying attention. Troublesome. I mean, I can get the objective easily enough, but he needs to get the fuck out of my way. Because otherwise... so the key thing here is I just need to open the door with the motion detector man. Come on, motion detector man. Detect my motion. Motion denied. So there we go, we've got that. But the problem is, this entire floor is based off of this yellow jack. And the problem I've got is I kind of need to get... I need to get in there. In order to get in there, I need to deal with the guard. But in order to deal with the guard, I kind of need the yellows. Which is a problem. Problem I'm unsure of how to solve. What can one do in this situation? So, yeah, I don't think the sound detector will do anything. Let's wait for him to... I need him to open that door again. Once he's opened that door, I'll turn it off, disconnect the connection. I just got twatted in the face with the door. Fun fact, if you stand too close to the doors, you get the door in the face. Just ignore that happened and try again. Right, so what we want to do... Yeah, as I suspected, the sound detector doesn't actually make any sound. It detects sound, that's the point of the sound detector. But how... I genuinely can't see a solution here. Which is a problem, to say the least, Batman. It's a troubling puzzle, Batman. Can I break the puzzle?
I was molded by the puzzle. Born in the puzzle. You merely adopted the puzzle.
Ooh, doings. Doings is hard. Trying to assess the situation.
I think very much the hands have helped a lot. The hands have done a lot of the heavy lifting.
You think you know the solution?
Well, Malus, if you think you know the solution, try to describe it in a way that I can understand. Otherwise, I will throw you out of the chat. High stakes.
What are you seeing that I haven't seen? I don't know. Have you tried? If you say, okay, punching them, fair enough. Now, the problem you've got there is this guard here you can't leap onto, which means you can't punch him. So he is pretty much immune to the punchings.
Alice's solution was shit.
That's the problem we've got. The best option is the power socket. But the problem we've got is I can't connect to that power socket without getting that jack. And if I try and get that jack, that man will shoot me. So I just don't know how, because the problem is I would have almost expected the elevator noise to set him off. Sort of set him off, but if I could tackle that light, it might attract his attention. But I can't use that light without this fucking jack. This is the issue we've got. I can't see a way of getting to that jack without him noticing. Because he is ultimately facing this way, and there's no reason he would face the other direction. Because as I say, if I could deal with that light, then he'd go for that switch. And then he'd probably start patrolling, and I could do the fucking thing there. But, I've got... Yeah, see, I can't even prank spasm anything. Not that prank spasm would help me in this situation, but... So, yeah, he will just shoot me. Oh, I suppose... That's quite sloppy, isn't it? But... Technically speaking, I have the fluke... Okay, the fluke isn't necessarily always going to save me. That's not a fucking wall, or was that a glitch? Okay, that's a glitch. He shoots me, the animation throws me through the wall. Yes, I have the fluke shot, so yes, every now and again, but that's not a solution. Oh, I've said far worse than just simply that's quite sloppy. But... Yep, no, he just shot me again. Yep, he just shot me again. Okay, so I can just keep... I can slightly keep just pushing him, but that's not... Again, that's not a solution. Oh, golly. Golly gosh. In fairness, I suppose I could go out and round as a way to just exit. I kind of want the laptop, and it's one of these ones where there has to be a solution. I just can't see it. And the fact that I can't see it is annoying me. Gosh. And I suppose in the not too distant future, I'm probably going to have to just give up, so that we can move on, so that we're not staring at the same screen for a prolonged period of time. But for now, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes and see if my brain can think of something. But I don't think my brain can think of something. Because, genuinely, there is a fuck all I can do. I wonder if the solution... And this seems a little bit unfair. There is a way onto the roof, yes. I can't see why that would be beneficial, but there is. I can. If you've got a notion, then I am going to go to the other side now. Oh, cocking shites. We need... I suppose that light switch will suffice. Ding the elevator to open the door. I can get behind him without him spotting me. That's not an issue. I can just drop down here. I'm here now. He's not spotted me. Problem is that door is part of the issue. It's all attached to this yellow fucking jack. Now what I'm wondering, and this seems a little unfair that you can't do it now, but later on I can get a gadget that would utilise this door. So I'm wondering if maybe it's a case of you should just, oh, that's a C ranking. I'm assuming it's because I didn't get the laptop. Yeah, a lot of that. Oh, but C ranking is bad. But as I say, The only thing I've got is the notion that there is a gadget that would allow me to use that door. But I feel like that's not... that feels sort of a bit kind of... Sure, I can come back later, but I don't necessarily think I should have to. But anyway, we'll move on for now. So I think we'll double down on lying to the Chief of Police. Yep, here's what I got off of the service. Random garbage. It's not decrypting. You're right, this is just random garbage. Either that or they're using a whole new cipher for some reason. I'll keep working on it and let you know what our next move is. Keep lying to the Chief of Police. Oh, and I need you to break into my own HQ. Well, fuck, man. Why? Why would you need that? Oh, long shot. I can buy the long shot now. Yeah, I might do that. Try it out. The long shot lets you cross-link enemy guns. When you link from a gun to something else, it'll activate that instead of firing. When a guard's gun doesn't work as expected, he'll fix it. I suppose that would help. I could get him to try and shoot me, which would, I suppose, just not shoot me, I suppose, is the key thing. So yeah, what we can do is have him, he'll try and shoot me, but he'll turn out the light and then get punched in the face. Dink dink, dink dink. Not long, I don't think. I don't think it takes them long to fix it. Now, what I want here, oh, I think this is, the example is, oh, actually, no. Tell a lie. I suppose, yeah. His gun can deal... Wait, no. Maybe I'm confused. Hang on. So, when you shoot your gun, have his gun go off? Oh, no. Apparently I can't do that. Oh, that's interesting. I could have sworn I did that previously. Oh, I suppose I have run out of batteries. Oh, okay. That's a bit harsh, but... fair enough, especially since this is the fucking tutorial of the flipping tutorial of how to do it, and I wasn't able to do it because of the fucking pow right in the fucking face. Right, so what my thought track was I think if I link the front guy's gun to the rear guy's gun, what's going to happen theoretically is the rear guy is going. Oh, I still got shot. Okay. Okay, fair dues. Fair dues. That didn't work. No, that's not quite going the same way I thought it was going to. And I keep getting shot because I'm locked in a loop of despair. Right. I suppose. I tell you what we want to do. We want to link the back guy's gun to the light switch. Because then, for some reason, despite it not actually... Because obviously he didn't have it drawn. But what he does is he draws the gun, then it goes off. So I've managed to shoot that guy in the back. Which allows me to pop up here and then just whack him. And then Kelly Ackland. I mean, I don't know. I've not got an accent for Kelly Ackland. I'm trying to find a new one, but I don't know if it's going to go well. Obviously, everyone here feels terrible about what happened on Sunday. I'm told Handley's was a good officer and it was a bad, weird way to go. As you know, our work here is highly experimental. And it looks like one of our active projects is capable of interfering with the internal electronics of Rook and Intech's firearms. We can't discuss details, of course, but it does appear to have been an accident. And I believe the surviving officer is blameless. She's changed partway through with that accent. That said, your suggestion that we might be using your officers as guinea pigs for untested field tech is way off. It was intended to be Australian. It wasn't. I will acknowledge that and admit it. It was definitely not Australian. I might as well have it. I may return it in order to buy more batteries, possibly. We'll have to wait and see. Mayfield, the morgue. I've discovered evidence that fuck man! Fuck me, man! Let it lie! Let it lie! Let it go! And relax. I've discovered evidence that Selena Delgado's post-mortem was ordered after Katie Collins was arrested. What I don't know is why. Are my men covering for one of their own, or just changing the facts to fit the easiest suspect to convict?
What do you want me to do about it? If you can get to the coroner's computer in RHQ, you might be able to find an autosave of the original somewhere on there. If we can see what the difference is, it might confirm whether this is corruption or just laziness. Can't you, police chief of the actual police, get this police thing from the police? I love this game's wordy stupidity. As my predecessor, you can't. He was shot 6 times in the chest shortly after referring one of his officers to internal affairs for document forgery. Alright. Point taken. Or, let's just go stupidity. Who's to say that was even related? The police chief of the actual police. Me. I'm disconnecting the call. You're a bit of a prick. Okay. So we've got another poozle to poozle over. Righty-ho, let's poozle over it. Okay, so that guy's a normal guy. So I don't think I've quite got the height to... I don't think I've quite got the height to actually smash through the door, the window, let alone anything else. Now that appears to be open. Oh, that's already been smashed somewhere online. Yeah, blood stroke, smash. Can't remember if I've been here or not. I don't immediately recognise it. That door's also open, so that's an option. In fact, that's probably the best option because there's a lot of reds all over the place there. Now, I don't really have the battery power to fiddle with their guns, but we'll just keep climbing up the roof here, or the wall rather. Now, can we do anything with that crane? No, I don't think we can. That's fine. I didn't really need to do anything with it, I just was curious. So, I'm thinking if I... Whoops. Don't jump, mate, don't jump. Jump a little for the joy. What we want to do is perhaps turn off that light switch. Don't think he's gonna... Yeah, okay. So what we'll try here is turning off that light switch. Which means... Well, that's... I mean, that's just peculiar. Actually, I've got a slightly better idea. Probably the idea I should have gone with originally. If I just wait for him to get next to this door... Come on, sir. You know you want to get near this door. BAM! Right in the face. Well, that's how you do it, sir. You go BAM! BAM! Right in the face. Now, what I plan on sort of doing is leaping in here. And my thought track is I'll get the elevator to ping here. No, it won't. Well, I mean, I am going to get the elevator to ping here. That's definitely going to happen. So, bugger it all. The plan has kinda gone foul and a little bit sideways after all. 'Cause I need that which is behind him. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, that's fair enough. Goodbye. You managed to say bang just as Christine Kachansky blew a spaghetti boy's head into fucking jam. What is Christine Kachansky doing in XCOM? It's a very peculiar one, but fair dues. And good night to you, Mr. Chester Phoenix. Hope you can come along next week and join me again for some more Shadow Hearts and Gunpoint. I feel like it's absolutely not fitting at all, especially because I really... Oh, they rarely survive, fair enough, then that's a bit more like it, but I distinctly feel like Rimmer, unless you're going for Ace Rimmer, I suppose. Do you call him Ace Rimmer or Arnold Rimmer? Because very distinctly different situations. Because if you go with Ace Rimmer, fair enough, he could gunsling for days. If you go for Standard Rimmer... oh, there we go. I mean, again, sloppy as you like, but the fluke bullet is quite useful. Right, so... Okay, what do we want to do here? So I'm thinking if we just plain old open that door and then maybe
open that door, and then maybe turn off that light, he'll start patrolling, which will allow me to pop down the stairs and go, fuck you. Arg! Well, I must admit, I'm going to restart that because I don't want quite as much carnage there. So what I kind of feel like I ought to do is, no, he spotted me. Okay, if I'm a little bit quicker, I can get on the roof, which means I can drop down, which means I can approach from that side, which means he doesn't go flying out of a window. You exclusive, I suppose, yeah, keeping out of the action far away, but just the idea of him shooting anybody is laughable, unless, of course, the enemy is sleeping, in which case he'd be happy to do it. Lister died some time ago. So Lister's dead, which is absolutely everybody's dead. I take it you just do the 4 main characters then? Or 5 main characters, including Kachansky? Do you not do sort of like Peterson? Not that he was in it much, but right at the very beginning he was. Now, what do we want to do here? I suppose probably... So if I use that to close the door... Oops, why is this door closed? I don't know. I suppose because I never opened it. Oh, I see. Well, that makes a degree of sense. Now, theoretically, what I'm going to do is ping this elevator, which will trigger the sound, which will close the door, which means I get away with not being in there. Now, I'll tell you one thing we can do. We can attach that to that guy, which means I ping the elevator. Okay, maybe I don't ping the elevator. Wait for it. I ping the elevator by using the elevator. Ping, zap, marvellous. That deals with that guy, but I do, once again, kind of want that laptop. So, what I'm kind of going to need to do, I think, is if we do something like that. Oh, there we go, I got the laptop. Cool, 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 cool.
Hey, it's Sal Godale. So, I'm Katie Collins. I'm working late. I'm working over here. The only other people in the building are my friend Selena Delgado and my boss's husband, Mark Jackson, for some reason. Jackson leaves. I wait till my friend's back turned, then I shoot her in the spine. The body falls out of a 4-story window and hits the asphalt. But I'm not satisfied. I what? Jump? Climb? Out of the broken window? Drop down to the street and shoot her 2 more times in the head? Better safe than sorry, right? Nothing about Collins makes sense for the Delgado case. I know I've said this, and I know you've all shot me down, but I still like Jackson for it. He's lying about something. I bet he is, right. Hey, you bastard. Okay. What we have to do is get the laptop very quickly, then get up there, so that we can go dropping down, dropping roundabouts there, and then, oh... think he saw me? Do you think he saw us? I think he did. So he is kinda coming at me now. Think he may have given up the chase. That's right. He gave up the chase. Alright. Okay, so I'm probably gonna want that door. Whoopsie doodles. No. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was definitely the wrong button. Ding, 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 ding. Oh dear. Okay, that's a. Oh, that's a. Oh, I suppose you can get out of here. Get out of here. But yes, this is a quite troublesome set of doors. Boom. Hack that computer. Now we need to get the fuck out of here. Now switch to that switch. That's right. Now I should be able to just use that switch to open this door. I've already got the laptop. I don't think there's another laptop, but we'll just have a quick sweep of the room just to see if I can see it. So this dude here, he survives. He survives this evening. Although he did see me, but I think I punched a couple of guys so they saw me as well. Straight down!
Oh, non-lethal got me again on the A rank instead of the A+, but there you go.
Did you find the original obituary?
So yes or sassy yes?
We'll go sassy yes. Fresh from the recycle bin. I suspect we're not dealing with a clever cop. Superb. Oh wow. She was shot 3 times, not 1, and the second 2 shots were point-blank range, seconds after she hit the ground. Whoever killed Saldana Delgado, they dropped out of a 3rd-story window to make sure she was dead. We're either dealing with a professional operative or more than one shooter. Either way, this suggests Katie Collins is innocent. Can we release it?
I mean, if you feel like you're holding it too tightly, you should probably release it.
Yes, but not yet. I need enough to get every dirty cop in this town arrested the moment I go public with this, or I'll disappear under suspicious circumstances. I can handle that side of it, but I'll get in touch if I find any more about our killer. Thanks, Conway.
Thanks, Chief. Let's go for another battery, another battery. Everybody wants another battery. One mission available.
I think I got something.
What?
Herpes. That post-mortem you retrieved showed that Selena was shot again, point-blank with the same weapon, right after hitting the ground, which suggests our killer threw himself out of a 3rd-story window just to make sure she was dead.
Agreed. Can't fault him for enthusiasm. People who throw themselves out of 3rd-story windows aren't all that bad. No, they definitely aren't.
That means he had tech. I'm guessing a drop-shot trench coat, but who knows what else, so I tracked some shipments from TX Fabrications, who make that stuff. And it turned up an address right across the street from the crime scene.
Oh, cool. Yeah, great. Oh, great. That's more evidence I'm going to have to destroy.
I want you to check it out. Look for any evidence of what kit this guy might have, and anything else suspicious. Up for it?
I have to go now. Yep. Bye. I need to be off. Because, oh yes, that address is mine. Where the shitting hell am I? Oh, I'm down here at the bottom. As I so often am, I'm down here at the bottom of everything. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure where our objective is here. There's the laptop, so that's something. I suppose this is the apartment we're supposed to be getting to, because I believe, yes, okay, there's the murder scene. Blimey, this is a big level, isn't it? And this, I believe, is our apartment where he started. So, I suppose what we need to do is get up there somehow. Whoops! He's gonna shoot me. Or he's not. Pow! Right in the glass. But I must admit, what I was planning on doing there was restarting the mission anyway, because I'd prefer to not be seen if at all possible. I mean, I'm not suggesting it is at all possible, but I would like it as a general sense of trying. It would be nice to not fuck it up. Oh, okay, well that guy's already seen me, so let's try loading another save game. Do not be seen by that guy. Well, that's the jump that got you seen, sir. That's the jump that got you seen. This might be very, very difficult to not be seen. I don't know. Obviously they saw me mid-jump, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, he can definitely see me from across the street there. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, here's the problem. The problem we have. Okay, so we need to start turning off lights. Put you fuckers in the dark. Right, let's really annoy the guy on the upper floor by continually turning the bloody lights off for him, so he's just really fucking irritated. Right, what I'm thinking then is we'll try and do this subtly. I don't think he's going to see my hat. He did not see my hat. It's very helpful. Scale up here. He definitely wants to turn off that. Turn on that light rather. Right. So I said there was there's a laptop there, isn't there? So I don't know. One of the easiest ways to get in there is probably to do that, do the... Oh, shit, that's an alarm. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, of course, the camera... Of course it is. The camera is attached to the alarm. That's why what we need to do is change the camera's target to not be the alarm. Right. He's distracted by that again. We'll hush cracker the glass and get myself a laptop.
The seductful Selena Delgado. Melanie knew you were here yesterday. Hopefully she thinks it's just business, but I hate doing this to her. I don't think she knows anything, but then I wouldn't. She's about 8 times smarter than me. Whatever it was you wanted to talk about tonight, I hope it was to do with manning the hell up and telling her. S.
Okay, so we've got the laptop. That's good news. Now what we want to do is try and get elsewhere, ideally without being caught. So this central room here, I'm not entirely sure what I want to be doing there. I think I just need to get, oh there we go, get the evidence of that note. Take that. Take that. Other than that, I think we may find ourselves just wanting to leave. There might be a second hidden laptop. I can't deny it. It's difficult to say for certain whether it's easier to spot things in this view or the other view. Sometimes laptops are subtly easier to see in this view. But I don't see anything obvious that I need in that central building. Is there a further laptop in this area? Not that I can spot. I think in this area it is just figure out how the fuck to get out. Which in fairness should be a relatively simple premise, because I think I can just leap in through the hole we created previously, then use that switch to ding that door open, and then that's basically it. Pow! Yeah, A+, upgrade point, super. Super duper. Find anything? Let's continue lying to the Chief of Police. Nope, the place was clean. Only thing this guy's guilty of is great taste. Damn it. It might be a dummy address. I can't find any records of who rents it. I'll keep digging and let you know what turns up. So we are just continuing to lie to the Chief of Police. We are just all out lying. The Chief will never know. I've got something big. I think we can close this case tonight. I don't think we can. A source I trust has tipped me off to a recording of everything that happened in Rook's office the night of Dakata's murder. It's from a second camera, one that was backed up to a secure datasec facility without the killer knowing. I need you to break into datasec and get the recording for me. Why'd you believe them? Why'd you believe them? Come on. Where was the second camera? I can't tell you that. Who's the source? I can't tell you that. Well, thanks for the information. You've been a big help. Jerk off. Start the mission. That was me calling him a name, not an instruction, I promise. Okay, so first thing we're going to want to do is probably get onto the skylight. Whoosh! Ba-ding! And then what we're going to end up wanting to do is drop through. Now, could be more difficult than you would think, but at the moment it's kind of got to be one or the other of these motion detectors. Pow! Now, what do we want to do here? I think, oh no, we do need to open the... Ow, he shot me in the back! So I kind of have to be slightly careful of his sight range. So, oh, I see those doors are open, so that's alright. So if I just dink dink, dinky dink, rinky dinky, rinky dinky, now I have full control over all things. Right. So what I'm going to want to do is, if we attach that camera to that lift and attach that sound detector to that, what we can potentially do is call the lift, and then I have perhaps a moment or two to drop in. Bam! Hack the fuck out of that bad boy. And now we want to use the elevator to have love in the elevator. So we want to do that. And maybe... Can we... no, we can't. It would seem we can't easily ping the elevator from here. I suppose actually, theoretically, if I just go up, that'll ping the elevator. And go down, which will not unping the elevator. Which, whoa! Oh! Bollocks, yeah, I made a connection I didn't really want. So we're going to have to do that trip a couple more times. Down we go, and up we go, and wait for it. Down we go in order to get that door open. I must admit, I hadn't really thought about the exit of this, but it's potentially going to be quite awkward. Alright, I'm lost now. Why do these point police want to store something on this server? What is it? If it was feed, wouldn't we just receive it as stream as usual? P.S. No, I'm not stealing footage of people making out for it. Cool, so we got the laptop. I mean, is that purple? Yeah, that is a purple door. Okay, so if we go up the elevator, now we kind of want to go down and then up again, I suppose. That's not necessarily the best choice, but it'll certainly fucking do. Oh shit, I need to get... you bastard. You little bastard. That's right, a wee bastard. Ooh, is it just a little bastard? It is just a little bastard. Aye. Ooh. Okay, timing of this. Pain in the arse. Okay, I'll tell you what might be beneficial. If we attach that door to that guy. I was ever so slightly going to let him live. But now, I really can't afford to. So, the elevator's going to take... I'm not convinced this is going to be quick enough. Nope. Bollocks. Oh, God, this is going to be complicated, isn't it? There's not a good alternative. You start annoying me, game, because you've sort of trapped me in an annoying place that I don't really want to be. Well, that'll do, I suppose. It's, as is what I described previously. It's sloppy, but it'll fucking do. And dude's alive. I left him alive. I was the perfect gentleman. So I got an A+. So, did you find the file? Nope. There was nothing on that terminal. I know for a fact there was, and not just because you put lie in front of all your lies. I put a dummy file on that server to see if you really wanted to catch Selena's killer or not. You don't because you did it. I didn't, but I was there and I think I know who did. Good luck proving that with the inadmissible evidence I stole for you. Sure, okay, why not? Let's go sassy again. Good luck proving that. I don't know why you did it, but I'm not going to stop until I have something I can use in court. I hope you have a good lawyer. Seriously, I did wipe the footage, but I didn't kill her. I hope you have a good morgue, and I've been there. You don't. Logically, though, shouldn't you hope I have a bad one? More sass. All of the sass. Hammerhead snark, in fact, because I am just being as sassy as possible. All of the sass, all of the time. That's what we like to see. I taste battery acid because I just maximised my batteries. Everybody get your batteries going, batteries going, batteries going. It's a very special kind of plant. Right, so I could buy a gun. I don't want to buy a gun, so I'm not going to. Conway, this is Rook. I need your expertise. It's regarding my employee, Kate Collins. I have the recording you've been looking for. It's from a phone call in which Jackson threatens to kill Selena if she talks. It will be enough to get Katie Collins released and my husband arrested. Would is a suspicious word, which is why it's highlighted, I suppose. And oh, awesome. I'll just be, yeah, awesome. Better than me getting into jail.
I can't give it to the police. I didn't obtain it legally, so it's inadmissible. That's why I need you. I want you to copy it on the police service and leave a security hole for the press to find it there. Will that get Collins off? That's the only thing I'm interested in. I don't know. It's never been done before, but the East Point police would probably rather claim they were sitting on vital evidence than admit they don't know how it even got there. You're okay with your husband getting arrested? He's gone dark. I can't believe he did it, and I don't know if he'll go down for it, but he put Collins in this situation, so he can damn well take the fallout. What does the evidence say? Jackson, I meant it. If you say one word about this anywhere, you'll be dead before you leave the building. Shit. Have you told Collins to shit? No, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't either. She has trouble coping with the guilt if I bring her a coffee. I don't want her to know I'm risking my career for her. The terminal you need to plant it on is in the first floor of the evidence warehouse on Union. I'm sending you a script that'll make it vulnerable. Once it's active, I'll tip off a journalist friend.
So we're infiltrating police headquarters, I think, which, yeah, that's going to be a simple task, isn't it? I don't think so. I can disconnect a device by clicking on it. Yes, I found that out. You can also undo the last change you made in the crosslink mode by pressing U. I cannot think of a third thing to tell you at this time. Don't you sass me, game. Don't you sass me. Okay, so one crucial thing is we don't want that camera to trigger an alarm. We also don't want that camera to trigger an alarm. So that's dealt with the two obvious things first. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is, I suppose, if we potentially just open that door and then leap at that guy, punch. I suppose I could try doing a passive route, but I can't be bothered. So, do that light switch. Get him on the move. Punch him in the face. Right, I kind of want that battery. Also want that laptop, so we'll try and deal with that in the not too distant. I wonder how best to deal with that in the not too distant. A rinky rinkety doo da rinkety day. So I think it's a case of jacking that and then jacking off, but that's for another occasion.
So I'm a jury. The defendant has no alibi, lives alone, and had access to the Social Security footage that was mysteriously erased from the night of the crime. And a reputable local business owner will testify that she was the last person left alone with the victim. How much do I care that she did it in a weird way? But a girl case is an easy close, Sal. And with your case clogged, you need an easy close. Just take the win, boy. Just take the win. I don't want to just take a win. I want to do this properly. Because I'm the sort of man, I'm the sort of cop. I'm the sort of cop who likes to do things. Oh, he saw me. Yes, I suppose the ding of the elevator. Oh, darn it. Well, I'm slightly stuck now. Not 100% stuck, but at least a little bit stuck. Might be more awkward to deal with this dude. I pissed him off because the lights are off. Okay, shit, now he's on the move. I can potentially prank spasm him. Well, not technically, it's not prank spasming. Prank spasming is a separate tool altogether. But what I can do is have him moochy, zap. Zapped you real good, yeah. Now, what do we need? Okay, I think we just need to go up, grab the jack, the blue jack, and then that. I believe that's an actual thing, blue jacking. Blue jack phones, as opposed to blue jack, who was a sailor. Fuck knows. Stuff and laptop. Cool beans. Let's make some noise. Which I probably shouldn't have, but, well, we got the A ranking. That'll fucking do. It's Katie. I uploaded the data. Wait, what? I just got the call. They found her in a cell. The note just said she didn't want to be a burden. Damn. Katie Collins, I think, just committed suicide. Shit. That's not exactly what I thought was going to happen. kind of brought it down a bit. Fuck, man.
This is Jackson. The recording you have of me is real, but it's not the whole story. Selena and I were having an affair. When I told her not to say anything, I was trying to protect her.
From who? Here's a Malice caliber choice. Number 1 dialogue. From who? Number 2 dialogue. From whom? I'll give you a moment, but I suspect you're distracted fiddling with your red dwarfers. But it gives me an opportunity to slurp down a little bit of drink, and that's the opportunity I need. From who? From whom? Who or whom? What would you like? Go number 2. From whom? Intex. They blackmailed me to steal a large sum of money from Rook. I used their plan to take it, but I didn't give it to Intex. I was going to use it to blow the country with Selena. I was warning her to keep that to herself, because I knew if Intex found out, they'd have had her killed. If I'd known they were tapping my phone, the hour is not fucking lost. Cut to the chase, motherfucker. No, let's have full story dump. Let's have a big old dump of story. They needed me to steal the money from Rook. We sometimes channel money through my firm to dodge tax, so for a day or two the money would be in my name. If I died before transferring it to Intex, the money would go straight back to Rook when she inherited my company. Why did you even tell Selena? She was a smart girl. She wasn't going to run off with me without knowing where the money came from. I knew she wouldn't be wild about stealing from Rook, but we didn't have much choice. Giving it to Intex would be worse, and doing nothing meant Intex would go public with the affair. Cut to the chase. That line of dialogue doesn't really work after you've asked for the entire explanation. I don't know how Rook got a hold of that recording, but I know why she edited it. And I know why she gave it to you. She knows about me and Selena, and she knows about the money. If I get arrested now, it defaults back to her. She's trying to frame me. So what do you want? The full recording, public online. It proves the one Rook leak was doctored, and it proves I didn't kill Selena. The terminal that recorded it logged the location of both phones at the time. I was out of town minutes before she died. That terminal is in Intex's Up Center on Harvey Street. If you can get in, you can upload the full recording from there. I'll post it as an official job so I can pay you securely. End the call. Conway, it's Rook. Ignore Jackson. You don't even know what he said. Did he say the recording you have of me is real, but it's not the whole story? I'll be honest, I wasn't really listening. Intex is still bugging his phone, and I've taken over their network. I know who killed Selena. I know exactly where he is now, and I know what will happen if that recording gets out. The killer will vanish forever. The only reason he hasn't disappeared already is that he knows Jackson's going down for it. As soon as the cops start looking for someone else, he's gone. Can we just get the real killer, then leak the recording? You want to let an innocent man go down to catch a guilty one. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, woman? Not the word I would use. Jackson framed Katie Collins for Selena's murder, which led directly to her death. The fact that he also cheated on me and stole most of my capital just makes me less conflicted about destroying him. Still, every marriage has its rough patches, doesn't it, love? It's the old cliche. Husband runs off with a younger woman who doesn't spend her spare time thinking of less and less traceable ways to destroy people. Wife untraceably destroys him. Who is it? I'm holding that until you secure Jackson's conviction. Can't we just get the real killer, then release the recording? You could if you know where he was. I could if I wanted that recording leaked. But if Jackson gets out, I lose everything. The money he took broke our agreement, but it wasn't illegal. I can't get it back unless he's convicted. You want me to get Jackson convicted? How? The terminal Intex that Jackson wants you to upload the recording from. I need you to get to it and wipe it instead. Jackson goes down for Selena's murder. I get my company back, and you can do whatever you like to the man who killed your client. It's an easy call. So, here's a biggie choice. And the first one of our biggie choice is, what do I put my upgrade in? I think we put it in the charge time, might as well. Then, again, I could buy the resolver, but I don't want it. So fuck off.
big decision. I think it's pretty much just Malice left, but if there's anybody else present, you can have some kind of influence on the big decision. Do we, as discussed, get to the terminal that recorded my phone call and upload the full thing publicly? The whole truth gets out, I get the hell out of this city and pay you enough money to take on Intex yourself, or buy a gold leaf trench coat and retire. Jackson and the truth. So Jackson would walk free. Or do we side with the luscious redhead? Are you swayed by that sort of thing? You know what to do. The recording's stored on a terminal at Intex Ups on the Eastmouth River. Or Eastmouth, maybe. Get in and wipe it. Jackson goes down for Selena's murder, and I'll get you the real killer. Do we know who actually did it? No, I don't think we do. But it is quite convoluted, so yeah. But at the moment, I suppose it's we go for truth that may not necessarily get to the real killer, or we go with a lie. I suppose, in fairness, throughout this entire fucking thing, we've been lying our fucking tits off. So I feel like lying is probably the way to go. But nonetheless, we can lie, Jackson goes down, and you get the real killer later. Go with the redhead. If in doubt, follow the redhead. In a non-creepy way. Ideally. But if you can only muster a creepy way, I suppose that'll have to suffice. Right. What options do we have here? This is a big fucking place. And big places are a little bit awkward. Right. So we've got an entry point up there. That is almost feeling like the only entry point, because I think that's a roof there. All the other doors are pretty much closed. And it's not impossible that I might be able to find... I can't use that thing there. No, I think... Yeah, I think there is literally one path to take. Whoops, I don't want that. Thank you. There's one path to take, which is up and then down. So if I was really fucking good, what I'd be able to do is I'd be able to go up, down, and land on this guy. But I'm not really fucking good. So that'll have to do, I'm afraid. That'll have to do. Okay, so what we want to do there, but unfortunately what I think is going to happen is I'm going to smash through that glass. Oh no, he's on a different part of the floor, that's fine. Okay, so are you going to stay there? Because that would be awkward. Oh, fortunately that actually... that's still awkward, but not in the same way as I thought. I wonder if we do a little save scumming, which in fairness is kind of this whole game. No, okay, we're going to have to restart the entire level. That's fine. I will live with that. That is not a problem. Gives me a second chance to land on this guy perfectly, which is always fun. So I was a little bit early last time, wasn't I? So if we wait until about there... No, just out, and I got shot in the face. Nope, gonna have to go back a little bit further. I was very close though, very close indeed. Yes! Got it! And that was caught on camera, baby. That was caught on fucking camera. Now, I wonder if I... So, the plan is to go like that. Then I'm going to attract him with the smash of the glass. He's going to come over to this door. And I'm going to miss. But if we load 3 seconds ago, I'm going to miss again. If we load... Damn it, I think he gets to the door. He gets to the door just before I need him to get to the door. What is that circuit? That's the green circuit. So I suppose it might be better to carry on. Although, oddly enough, okay. Suppose I could just use the hush cracker, which will allow me to not attract his attention. Now I've got access to the green circuit. Oh golly, this is going to be complicated, isn't it? Where have we done the laptop? I don't think we have. Is there a laptop? I don't know. I can't immediately see a laptop here. Unless that's the laptop behind me, which it definitely is not. Laptops are... Ah, there's the laptop. Okay, that's fine. And that's my objective, so again, that's fine. What we need to figure out, ideally, is roughly what we want to be doing next. I suppose that, to a certain extent, the ultimate goal is to get hold of these other wire jacks, but that is easier said than done. Don't know why I went oddly Indian there, but never mind. Ah, now that's an interesting little thing I've discovered and spotted. Right, if I can get back up there, I can I can electrocute that dude. So if we just zappy... Oh, I can actually see. I wasn't convinced I'd be able to see that. Now, opening this door is going to be easy enough. I can just use the switch. It's the... Oh, that's a glass pane, isn't it? Okay. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. So if we leap over there... But the problem is, what he's going to do... I suppose if we have that hand scanner no longer attached to that door, I can probably just go loud and not give a shit. Oh, he didn't. He didn't bother paying any attention anyway. That's fair enough. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so if we... may not be entirely necessary, but... that door's now open. If in doubt... Oh fuck, there's a dude there! Well, that's... that's me being a bit blind. Which I can mostly live with. That's right. So, open those two doors. And this time, don't go up the stairs just yet. So, I believe we are in full control of all of the things. Now, the problem is, I could do with closing that door. Now, how are we going to close that door for the best? I'll tell you what we can do. I think that's really the wrong way around, but yes, that switch, fuck knows, I think I may have just looped it potentially, but I mean, I don't actually need that battery, so I'm not going to give too much of a shit about getting that battery. All I feel like I'm actually... Oh, I need that switch, that's the key thing. Yes, right, so if we close that door, yes, that was an interesting weird loop that I got that door stuck in, but I'll take it. What we want to do there is oppity-doo-dah. Who put that dude there? I don't know. He just came out of nowhere. I mean, in fairness, he is dressed in black, so there's a little bit of an excuse for not having seen him, but I genuinely... I suppose there's so many doors there, I wasn't expecting it to be a perfectly open shot that he had on me. But unfortunately, it turned out he had a perfectly open shot on me. Right, I suppose if we... I suppose use that. That wouldn't necessarily go amiss. We can get that laptop. He's a self-determining dude. He just believed he was there, and he was. Right, what we should be able to do is drop down via that camera. That should open the door, which should allow me to get the laptop, and then we're out of here. Which, actually, reasonably impressive.
Fritz Gessler. I'm so glad it's Fritz. I quite like speaking like this. I don't know why, it's weird. Congratulations. You have fucked me on the prototype thing. You fucked me. And guess what? I'm fucking you back. Yes. The money you put in your husband's account, you're never getting that back. I have him by the bush. Any last words before I finish ruining your life and your company? Fucked. Fucked by the Germans.
Right, I suppose what we want to do there is just pop back upstairs, use the light switch, go back down there, and then we leave. Say bye-bye. Ooh, A+. Magnifique. Perfect. Upgrade point. Is it done? Is what done? I didn't do things. What did you want me to do? I'm not going to miss working with you, am I?
Selena was killed by an agent codenamed Hightower on Gessler's orders. Gessler was blackmailing Jackson to steal from me, but Jackson was planning to run off with Selena and the money. Gessler would have killed them both, but the money was still in Jackson's name, so he took away Jackson's reason to run. I have enough evidence to put Gessler away, but he knows that now. If you don't get him and Hightower tonight, they'll both be gone by the morning. I still have access to Index's comms network. I've called Hightower to Index HQ, told him Gessler wants to meet. I strongly recommend you bring a gun, even if you don't intend to fire it.
I'm not bringing a gun. Fuck you.
Thanks. I'm off to commit double homicide. Thanks. It's been weird. Thanks. It's been a pleasure. Thanks. It's been weird. Good luck, Richard.
Good luck, you goddamn dick. I see. It requires the gate crashers and the resolver. Fair enough. I have no choice. I must have the resolver. I must have the gate crashers. And I do now have 3 upgrades available, so we'll put 1 in the Bulldog and 2 in the Bulldog. Have you got 1 in the Bulldog and 2 in the Bulldog? Yes, that's what we said.
I'm Fritz Gessler. Come and fucking get me. If you're fucking hard enough. And let me tell you, you're not fucking hard enough.
So this is the one I was mentioning earlier. With the gate crashers, you can kick down any conventional door by running into it. Now what that does, I must admit, I kind of don't necessarily want to do that, but I feel like I'm not going to have much in my choice. Because I think that camera is only going to trigger off of me. I don't think it's going to trigger anything if he looks at it. No, as I loosely suspected. So what I'm going to want, what I really want is that switch. I suppose arguably, if I try and get, oh no, that's going to be an issue. There's a lot of dudes here. A lot of dudes here. Okay. So I wonder if, I suppose that's an entry point. Or, you know, that's an entry point as well. I don't think, I'm not going to be able to go up and over, so I can't really use anything else as an entry point. I'm fairly certain, there's a, I wonder, I don't think that potentially the gate crashers don't actually require any battery, which is surprising. So yeah, I kind of get cut off there unless I want to use the crosswire, which I don't, is the is the answer you're looking for there. I don't want to use the thing, so I suppose. Okay, there's the door, and no, smashing open doors like that doesn't use battery power, but bam! That's what I could have potentially used earlier on. That's the door gadget I was referring to. You can, you know, you run into the doors. You can only really buy them once you get that $8 grand though, I suppose. But you run into doors and that gives you sort of absolute perfect access to a room. And it flings, the key thing is it flings the door off in the direction that you ran at it from. Ow, shit. 0 seconds is, I was going to say, 0 seconds is now, oh shit, of course, the fluke. The fluke triggered twice there. I suppose I just, if I just do this infinite loop, there we go. Cheesed it. I waited for my luck to allow me to survive and then just carried on. And bam! Howdy, motherfucker. I thought I'd let myself in. Okay, so I feel like I don't have much choice. So what I'm going to try and do, because that alarm feels like it's going off no matter what, because I don't think, I'm not seeing another point of entry, apart from maybe up there if I went outside, but I think, I feel like the idea is I'm going to need to just trigger the alarm. But what I'm hoping to, I don't even know, but that guy's dead. I'll take it. So what I'm assessing happened here, this little occurrence that makes no sense. What I did was I linked that to that trapdoor. Now the theory was always to get him to fall down, except that is ultra violence. that's actually him now dead, which, there's a small part of me wanting to go back, but we'll leave it for now. I can always come back and fill in some higher grades if I want to. But what happened was I linked that to that, thinking that what I would need to do is go up that stairs, triggering the alarm, setting off that lowering thing. What I actually did was I kicked the door through the glass, which was enough to trigger the sound detector, and that allowed me to just get an absolute fluke win there, which is, I mean, that's quite satisfying in a way. So alarm, 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 alarm. Unfortunately, nobody gives a shit about the alarm, 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 alarm. Now, what can we do here? I mean, truth be told, not a whole fucking lot. So somehow, I mean, I suppose we probably do want to do that, because then we can get back up and down. But unfortunately, I suppose maybe, I mean, I'm going to try turning that light off, but yeah, I suppose because he's a professional, he's entirely indifferent. Oh, I suppose. Oh no, they're security doors, so you can't kick those. It's only the little doors that you can kick. The entire lack of restrooms. Yeah, that's fair. It is one of those ones where it is slightly surprising. Alright, so what I should be able to do is if I just leap there, not the direction I wanted. Alright, fine, you do that. You do you, buddy. You do you. That's it. Now I should be able to just happily enough pop round here, and because this guy's now distracted, we can pop in and punch him. Now, oh, I remember this one. I think I did this in a really cack-handed sort of any method that gets a win is a win. So that's basically what we'll be doing here. Ow, shit. That's not the method you use. But what I think you can do is you can sort of, you can wind up kind of picking them off one by one, which is quite difficult but doable. So if I go that way, what I'm going to have to do is something very awkward. I must admit, I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh, I want the wire jack at the end, yeah. Right, so what I think I can do is I can drop there. That's not going to work, is it? Oh no, it did. Boosh! 1, 2, 3. Straight, straight, straight. That's the way. I fucking like it. That's right. Okay, so if we just ding that door. I don't know if that door's going to come down again. Yeah, it did. Okay, that's slightly sucks. Right, so I think what you end up having to do... Yeah, I'm going to have to go down the elevator, up the elevator to get it to ding. Now I want that battery, so I'm going to potentially have to do it again, but I might need to jump it as well. Not the jump I was hoping for, but I got there. I think. Oh shit! He's punching my lights out. I think they're going to force me into shooting him. Oh, no. Okay. Oh. Can't deny. Not 100% sure what happened there. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go back a few seconds. 4 seconds should be enough. Or not. 9 seconds should be enough. Or not. 12 seconds? So I'm going to potentially let him just punch my lights out. Oh, he does. He does actually punch your lights out. Okay, so he leaps at you. And then I'm not going to shoot him. I'm just going to keep punching him. Yeah, so if you punch him at the right time, it would seem you do a sort of springboard elbow drop, which is quite satisfying. But that means I've dealt with him non-lethally, which is good. Although, as I say, there's one stain in my record, and that's that guy. But technically, I didn't kill that guy. That guy was killed by gravity, which means, I mean, that's not technically me, is it? That's Sir Isaac Newton. That's Sir Isaac Newton's fault, that is. I can't be blamed for what Sir Isaac Newton does. So, where the fuck is the pink? Oh shit, it's over there. Fuck. Oh, I suppose that's where that switch would come in handy. I didn't pay... Oh, actually, fuck that. Ow. Fuck! Bro. He shot me. I kind of let him shoot me, in fairness, but... Yeah, so apparently, I suppose because he's stood there... Oh shit, I can't get through the bloody... Suppose what we're going to need to do is drop down outside. Alright, what we need to do is drop all the way fucking down. So what am I trying to do? Open that security door. That's what I'm trying to do. It's easier said than done. Especially because even if I open that security door, I'm not actually going to make it out. But I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm not going to find any way of getting that glass open, which, yes, this is adding a certain element of I do declare, what the fuck? I do declare, I declare that I'd like an eclair. Certainly wouldn't say no. But that door, yeah, that door's on a timer, which means I am not going to be able to make it down there in time. Because no matter what, I have to get to that elevator. It's the only way off of this floor. So I can't... I'd like it. I'd like to have that. But I can't see... Oh, I never got the fucking green one either. Well, I really need that, but... I could get it, I suppose. Although, I don't know. I must admit, there's a part of me wondering if I could just... It feels distinctly like I'd be able to just cheese this, but I'm not 100% convinced. So he does that, and then he can't shoot me because I'm on the roof. But unfortunately, he's absolutely ready to shoot me. Oh! I got the fluke shot. Bam! Knuckle down. Oh, now that's interesting. How in the world did I do it last time if I didn't do it like that? Fuck knows, but I'll take the win. There's a laptop there as well. Cock it. I suppose maybe I used the gun last time? Yeah. I don't know. Oh well, let's leave. Fuck it. A+. I'll fucking do me. Fucking do me. Gunpoint. I think we might have just completed the game. Yeah. Tom Francis, John Roberts, Fabian Van Domelen, Ryan Ike, Francisco Sutter. So, compose a new blog post. 5 dead, 34 injured, 20 jobs, 13 grand. The week echoed in my mind like a gunshot in an empty street. The week echoed in my mind like something that happened in the last week. I've had better weeks. I like the first one because that's proper noir, innit? So the week echoed in my mind like a gunshot in an empty street. They don't let me name names on this blog, but the person behind the hit I was investigating is probably being picked up by East Point Police about now. Killing him wasn't worth the stain on my conscience. Killing him wasn't worth the stain on my relatively new coat. I may have killed more people than I actually avenged here. Killing him wasn't worth the stain on my relatively new coat. The trigger man's going down. I thought that would feel good, but there's no escaping what it cost. I thought it would feel good. It did. That would have felt good if I hadn't just taken a 7-story body slam. I'll go with the noirish again, but there's no escaping what it cost. I don't know. I think I picked the right side. Sometimes I think I picked the wrong side. I guess I picked the least shitty of 2 incredibly shitty sides. That's not quite so noir, that one.
Maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe all that matters is justice, revenge, that I now have the ability to kick down doors. Either way, I need a drink. I need to get out of this city. I think I need 10 cc's of ketamine and a Colombo marathon. 10 cc's of ketamine and a Colombo marathon. Hell yeah. Publish. Does it? Oh, it is actually launching the web browser. So it is actually... I can actually tweet it. Fuck it. Go on. I mean, technically. Oh, Jesus effing Christ. Can we... I'll tell you what. If we put that in my other browser... it might actually be able to link easier. So hopefully we can just copy and paste that link and then tweet it like a good one. So I'm hoping that's going to work in a suitable fashion. I suppose the easiest way to find out is to go to Twitter. Twitter? Are you tweeting? Oh, I see. It just takes you to a link to Conway's secret blog. Specialties: super jumping, rewiring security, property damage, and falling over. And how glib they chose to be about them in the end. Cool, that'll do. Yeah, I've tweeted it, so you can enjoy that tweet. Then we gotta go like that, and then that's it. Game shut down. Well, there you have it. That was Gunpoint. Now, truth be told, I didn't get the achievements. I got some achievements, but I still don't think I've got all of them. Yeah, there's 9 more achievements to find, and I don't know whether I can be bothered to try and find them or not. So, there's the prank spasm. Outside of the test lab, you need to use the prank spasm. Use the long shot to make a guard unintentionally shoot another, again, outside of the test lab. Create a custom mission, that should be relatively easy. Jump into an enforcer to knock him through a window, that's kind of situational. Complete a mission faster than Tom Francis, that seems unlikely that I would be able to do that, but you never know. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Free an innocent man at the expense of catching a guilty one. So I'm assuming... Oh, that's interesting. I clearly went with the redhead last time as well, I think, but still. I suppose let's try and find out what some of those achievements that I actually got today were. So I taste battery acid. I taste battery acid was the one to upgrade your battery to capacity. Hammerhead snark was mock the chief of police at a critical moment. And then knockdown was knock Fritz Gessler out with a punch. So clearly I never did that sort of fuck it, let's try and just jump at him method last time. I wonder if I did a better method, perhaps. like a method that wasn't just me hoping for the fucking best. So I tell you what, I think there's only 2 of you left, so you're basically getting to make the choice yourself. Next week, I can either explore more Gunpoint and try and do, try and figure out some more bits and pieces to do, or if you feel you've seen enough Gunpoint, I can do a different game. So I'll let you have a moment or two to think about that. Would you like to see a new game next week or more Gunpoint? What? I'll start closing windows while you make a decision. And by windows I mean not the whole system, just a window or 2. Hold up! Hold up! Hold the fucking phone. You was AFK there for a bit. Well, then that fucking sucks for you, because yeah, I just beat the game. I just beat the game, that's it. I even tweeted that I beat the game, because the game prompted me to tweet about it. So I did. So the choice... So who did it? It was Fritz Gessler and Hightower, his man in the long coat. Man in the long coat was called Hightower. I knew it! I never trusted that fucking Gessler. So the choice is... Oni looks to suggest he wants me to poke around and see if I can do some more Gunpoint.
But the other choice, of course, is do something else. What I might do is I'll stick a poll in the poll area of my Discord, which, Mr. Caliber, you wouldn't actually be able to see, so that won't help you, but I suppose I can take your answer now. But I'll stick a poll in the polling station. How do you do the fucking polls again? Like that. Poll. Title of poll. You can hear me typing the poll. New game, second slot on Thursday. Yes or no more Gunpoint for completionings. Put a question mark in there somewhere. No, put question marks wherever I fancy, I suppose. Actually, I don't need that poll about starting up live streams. I've started up live streams. So that theoretically should work as a poll. Yay! Okay, so for Malice Caliber, I will place his vote, and his vote is no more Gunpoint for the completionings. Only, I'm sure you can vote your own way as you are present within the Discord, and then Sleeves and Lightning can perhaps catch up and do a little voting of their own as well. So that's it. That's it. We may or may not do Gunpoint next week. Have a look. I might try and track down, because there's 8. There look to be 8 mystery achievements as well. I'm not convinced through Steam. Yeah, through Steam, I don't think you can just look at them. The PlayStation has decided that we'll keep them secret unless you really ask. If you ask nicely, we'll give you the knowledge. But if I look up what the 8 hidden achievements are, we might be able to try and have a go at doing some sort of completionings. But as I say, complete a mission faster than Tom Francis, who I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, Tom Francis was the guy who made the game. I mean, he's possibly allowing a little bit of leeway and a little bit of generosity, but feels like I'm not going to be completing a mission faster than the guy who built the fucker. View global achievement. Oh yeah, that's true. That is likely, yes. Okay, so let's see which ones. Alright, I think those ones are highlighted, so I've got them. Here we go. Okay, here's some more that we've not got. So got. Ah, this one we do not have. Necessary force, jump an enforcer through a window. Why don't you just shoot him? Now, that's fascinating, because how the fuck did I complete the game last time if I didn't shoot him and I didn't punch him? But apparently, Mr. Gessler, I didn't shoot. So coming clean. They don't specify what the required parameter is in this. So it's all well and good seeing what they're called, and you can kind of make an idea. But I'm assuming, possibly rather than being flippant to the police officer, I need to be honest with the police officer. So that might be what we need to do there. Let it go. I'm assuming that is choose the other mission. Rather than going with Rook, you choose the other mission. Long Crossfire, we know. Better than Tom Francis, yes, we know what that is. Prank Spasm, yes. Intex Sympathizer. So that feels like somehow we would side with Gessler. Oh, okay. So this is how I completed the game the first time. Defeat Gessler by rewiring his gun. That's how I beat him the first time I played the game. Now the other one, so it looks like I just really don't like Gessler, is you punch him, but it looks like you punch him to death. Intex sympathizer definitely looks to be something to do with siding with the guy. And then not worth the bullet is an interesting looking one. Can't 100% see how you would do that, because I'm assuming you don't shoot him, you don't punch him, but at that point how the fuck do you beat him? But still, almost honest. Well, that makes you sort of assume that he's, I mean, I'm assuming at some point you choose a certain dialogue option that makes him almost honest. I don't know. 7-story takedown must be that you need to, you know, throw Gessler out of the window in some fashion. And then works both ways. Where I got twatted in the face by the door, I'm assuming you can twat him in the face with the door and get sort of a double whammy. So a lot of those strike me as they're going to be very awkward, so I doubt I'm going to do much. But if the poll asks me to try and do some more, I will have a go at a few more. I mean, punching him to death is probably going to be a relatively easy one. Trying to not be flippant and be honest might... that might be very difficult, I don't know. But yes, we'll have a crack at it and see what happens. We may end up sort of partway through moving on to a new game, although that would equate to me having not planned a new game, so we'll see about that. Anyway, that's the end of the stream, so you can fuck off. That's probably not going to be the new ending of the streams. I suppose we'll do the usual stuff. I think by now the pair of you know this, because one of you is the one who did it, or the one who's going to do it. Fridays, if you fancy, there's the Nickerin stream. I could possibly stream tomorrow as well. I probably won't, because fucking can't really fully be bothered. Plus I'll be competing against Nickerin, so that'll be Lightning's evening sorted, and Mr. Caliber's off playing games with family, so it would probably just be me and Oni. If that, I can't guarantee that one either, which kind of makes it a little bit pointless. I might as well just play the games by myself if I'm going to be playing the games by myself. But nonetheless, technically I could. But primarily it'll be Nickerin tomorrow, then Mr. Caliber Saturday. Not sure if Punk's going to be doing Sunday or not. He may not bother this week. Monday's back to Caliber, Tuesday's back to Nickerin, Wednesday's back to Caliber, and then Thursday's back to me. So I will say cheerio.